2023 here. In today's knife therapy, I have my top 10 most carried knives of July. These four up here on the top are my dedicated fifth pocket carry knives, being it's the summertime and it's hot outside. I didn't include these in the list, but I rotated between these four. First up, these three really. You have the Emerson June Bug. It's a fun little knife. I still can't get used to Emerson's grippy G10. It just tears up my hands, but I enjoy using it. This one is amazing. This is the Urban EDC exclusive Baby Barlow, Justin Lundquist design. This is an excellent small knife. I think these are sold out along with these, but I do have a lot of knives that are available on this list. Just an excellent smaller knife that can be used. Excellent action, drop shut, and comes snapping out. And I picked this one up a while back. The ProTech Runt 5 in the reverse Tonto. Cool little automatic. I know these are really popular. 20 CV, USA made, just like that one right there. Really cool knife. And, one that's not going to scare anybody. And then I got this one, I don't know, beginning of the week or so. And this is the Jack Wolf Knives K9 Jack. And I would tell you, I don't know what started my fascination with this blade shape, the drop point or spear point blade shape. It's just such a functional blade shape. It's like a jack of all trades type. And this one being extremely thin behind the edge, slices like nobody's business. And you gotta love that dog leg. But I'm testing this one right now, getting ready for the review. Spoiler, I like it. I like it a lot so far. So this one was in the pocket slip, just floating around the pocket with the other knives already on me. And these three rotated in the fifth pocket carry. Now let's get started into the top 10. All right, these will be in no particular order. First up, we have the Artisan Cutlery Tylos. This is a Dylan Mallory design, and I see myself grabbing the lighter knives to carry here lately because it's so hot here in Louisiana. This thing's a featherweight. It's a pretty cool little knife. I'm testing this one as well for a review. There's some things I love about the knife, things I don't like. You just have to wait and see on that one, but pretty nice little knife. This particular one I picked up at Blade Show, and I think it was an exclusive with just this type of carbon fiber with I think gold flake in there. I'm not the biggest fan of the carbon fiber, but I'm not a big carbon fiber fan. This just looks more like more epoxy than anything. How you can see or resin or whatever that is, but super lightweight. Good everyday carry knife, especially if you want to even gents carry, because it's a nice looking knife. Yeah, you have to wait and see my final thoughts on this one for the review. Number 2, we have the Benchmade Presidio 2 CF Elite. Another one that I absolutely love the spear point blade shape on this one. I sharpened it up the other day, and man, Benchmade's S30V gets so ridiculously sharp. Another one that I've been carrying because it's nice and lightweight, even though it has, stainless steel liners. There are skeletonized, and then you have the carbon fiber and plastic or whatever handle scales. Excellent action on this. Love the deep carry clip. Comfortable in hand. And I love the original one, but the aluminum scales with this texture on it was way too aggressive for my hands. And these CF Elite scales made it more enticing for me to where I can actually use it. But this one got carried a good little bit just because I like the weight, and I just love the aesthetic of it as well. Number 3, we have the Concept Knives Entity. This is the Nalu design. Aesthetically, I think it's a beautiful knife. I love how they, even polished the chamfers inside the holes right there. And you don't get a whole lot of production knives that have, ornate, things done in the handle. I think it looks really nice. Another one that I'm, testing for review. And I've been liking it. I already put a little battle scratch on it the other day during the testing. Great action on these. Concepts always had nice and snappy actions. That's one thing that I've noticed across the board with especially the premium concepts. But definitely cool. Still wish they would have put a better clip, but it does function rather well. We'll talk about that more in the full review as well. Number 4, we've been carrying this Behemoth, the Best Tech Knives, Fairchild. This was a design collaboration with their in-house designer, Kambu. His designs always kind of pique my interest a little bit. Sometimes they're a little too far out there. He does the more futuristic looking knives, the techno-ish kind of vibe to them. And this blade shape I just thought was just beautiful, and I knew it'd be a slicing machine. I just finished the testing on this one, and this review is coming up really, really soon. And yeah, every time I carry it, it's like, wow, this thing is a beast. I mean, if I choke up on it, look how much handle. It's a big old boy. But I'll tell you what, as big as this knife is, and it's not heavy by any means, but as chunky as it is, because you got some massively thick blade stock there, it carries rather well. It's not unwieldy, and definitely one that got a good bit of pocket time. Some of it was just for the actual review, and some of it was for just my pleasure. The action on this thing is so smooth that I had to tighten up the pivot as tight as I could so I didn't kind of guillotine myself. So that is the Best Tech Knives Fairchild. Number 5, we got the TW Price Dawn. This knife, whenever I got it in the little pass around group that we had going, it just took me by surprise, got me excited, and I think it's just, to me, it looks and almost feels like a $1,000 knife. I have customs that are way more pricey than this, and nowhere near, in my opinion, the quality and look and feel as this TW Price Dawn. It's a comfortable knife. It's very lightweight. It's got a hand rub satin finish on it. M390. I really hope he does another run of these, because I think more people should be able to experience this knife. If you get a chance to handle one or buy one on the secondary, I would definitely pull the trigger. I love that milling on the titanium. Once again, you just don't see, you see too many flat scaled or just plain contoured titanium scales out there. So it's nice whenever you have a nice little milling pattern on there and you got a little pop of color. Nice little slicer on this thing. I think, the OEM on this one was Best Tech, and they just kill their OEM work. Nice blind screwed titanium milled clip. Just an overall outstanding design. 6, we have another concept, the Concept Fenrir. This one also took me by surprise because it just looks so out there with the reverse bolster lock here and that nice spear point or drop point harpoon. Look at that. That thing looks mean. It's a good slicer. If you didn't see my review on the Fenrir, definitely go check it out. I love this knife. I've been carrying it quite a bit lately, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's a great knife. Nice contoured and softened scales here. Love the micarta. And if you don't like micarta, they got so many different variations. You can choke up, get some nice fine work right at the edge right there. Very cool design. I like it more so just because it's different. We have too many knives that look too similar out there. It's always nice when you have something that's off the wall or just not the norm. That is the Concept Knives Fenrir. Number 7, we have the Shirogorov Neon Zero. I kind of had forgot about this one. I bought this one at Blade Show, and I put it in a a knife case that I wouldn't normally put a knife like this in, and it was a budget case actually, and I just forgot it was in there. So the other day I was looking for a knife for one of my videos, and lo and behold, there was my Shiro Neon Zero, and boy, this is such a good knife. It's definitely a pricey knife, and I don't know, I don't know if it's worth the, I think, $700 or so that they're asking for them, but it is an awesome EDC knife. Nice and thin, lightweight, slicey blade, super action on it. I mean, this thing comes out like nobody's business. I love the monochrome look to it. I just think it's a very classy looking knife. And anybody who's ever handled a Shiro know that they have some of the best action out there. M390 blade steel. I just love a lot about it. The only thing I don't like the whatever finish. I don't know if it's a bead blast or whatever it is. Because my regular neon, my neon light, I think it is. It's just got smudges on the blade from using it, so it's gonna happen. But I think it would have looked a lot nicer with either like a stone wash or just a hand rub satin or something. But of course, the satin would have probably made the price go up even more. So I don't know. That is a Shirogorov Neon Zero. Number 8, we have the Knives Colic. This one, I went out of town last week or so, and this one came with me, and it made it in the pocket every day when we were down there, along with another knife. But I really enjoyed this one. It's that perfect size for me where, I just get a 4-finger grip. I like the blade shape, and it's a titanium button lock. You don't see those that often, and the only other company that I had a titanium button lock from was ProTech. I still have that one, but I'm going to be selling that one, and that one's just really overpriced for what it is. This one has excellent action, no button stick, and yeah, I just like it. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see a full review on the Colics. I don't know how long ago this one was released. I think it's fairly new. I'm not sure about that either. I don't really keep up. I just noticed the barrel spacers are anodized, so it must be tied. Pretty cool. One thing I wish they would have done, though, I wish they would have put some milled out pockets on the inside to lighten it up a little bit. It's not a weighty knife by any means, but it just feels like it could have been a little bit lighter. I don't know. I think this 20 CV blade steel. I don't think I'll be able to show you all that. There it is. I think this was one of their in-house designs, and yeah, that is a Knives Colic. Number 9, we have the Mini Malice. The first time I saw it at Blade Show, I passed on it, and then the second time I saw it at my local shop, I passed on it. But I went back the next day because I wanted to check it out one more time, and I didn't get this one originally as well because this is the one that had the bent pocket clip, and I don't know, just the overall comfort in hand and the nice smooth fidgety action because you have multiple deployment methods on this one. It's a Ferrum Forge design, 20 CV blade steel. You can choke up on it. I just decided I would bite the bullet and pick this one up as well. And I think I fixed the clip. I did bend it out some, and as you can see right here, where the line is on the blasting, what I think happened was first they tightened it down too tight. If I tighten this all the way, you can see how there's still a little gap. It's gonna kind of bow it again. So I don't know if something's off or what it is, but I don't know. I'm gonna work on it a little bit more, see if I can, make it sit flush without making it too tight, and I will keep y'all informed. If I can't, I don't know. I'm either gonna do that or reach out to and see if they can maybe send me another clip to see if that would fix it. because I think it's either the clip or the slot. Last but certainly not least, we have the EDC Nimble X. Yeah, once again, there's that blade shape that I've been loving, and yeah, I carry this one an awful lot. It's very comfortable in my hand. The action is very addictive. I don't really use the front flipping action much because the reverse flick is so nice on this one. It's just an overall great knife. I prefer this one over the regular Nimble. I just like the extra blade length, and I think I just like this blade shape more. I don't know. I know a lot of people love the regular size Nimble. I have one of those too, but this one gets carried way more than the smaller one. I can't wait to see what else he does. I know he's got the Nimble Warney. I think that pre-order is still live, if I'm not mistaken. I didn't get in on that one. I know I'm gonna regret it, but I just can't afford it at the moment. But before it closes, if I happen to bid a sell a knife or so, I might jump on that one because I think the handle scales are really comfortable on this one, and it's the same handle, different blade shape. And that is my top 10 most carried knives of July. Please let me know down below what you carried most often during July, if you remember that. I'm not going to lie, I write most of these down. That's about the only way I can really remember them. But yeah, let me know which knife you would like to see a review on next, or after the Bestech Fairchild, because I'm finished with the testing on that one. And yeah, I will definitely be reading most of the comments, and I usually give y'all what y'all want to see. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave down below. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.